Okay, I think so. We started. Yeah, perfect. In this opportunity, we are gonna talk about the swim lane flowcharts. But in general, the manufacturing process flowchart, we can have different manufacturing process flowchart. But at the end, there are key characteristics, key attributes, key things. First, we have to determine what is the goal. What do we want to transmit with this flowchart? Because it can be so elaborated or so simple. Which one is our target user? Who is our target user? No? What do we want to transmit? No? Those two things. Now we have the manufacturing process flow chart that mainly is a diagram that will show us all the sequence of the steps that we are doing or following to manufacture in a manufacturing process. And when we are going to use that, mainly to document a process, we can use many symbols, but less is better. So here we have, for example, as I said, the swim lane diagram. And what is the most relevant of the swim lane diagram? Is this is mainly all our diagram is going to be divided in lanes, in categories, lanes, and we can swim or flow through the different categories or lanes, uh, grasping and understanding um, what what activities are performed for whom and when they are performed. Okay, so that's the most important, this kind of diagrams. Who is going to do that activity? What are those activities that are involved? And when and what is the sequence when those activities will take place? So visually we can see who is going to take, in other words, the responsibility or the department in charge of that. The manufacturing process flow diagram is quite similar, but also here we can use something else, other elements. Car manufacturing or product manufacturing process roadmap. In this, I'm gonna stay here in the product manufacturing process roadmap. It encompasses the directions and progress envisioned by a company for a specific product or product line. No? Unlike the in the previous examples, this process roadmap outlines the initiatives that the management establish to sustain and improve the manufacturing process of a product. I did, for example, I work with the process roadmap to understand how. And these are key key aspects that we have to keep in mind. First, what are our objectives? So we have to set up our objectives. What we why we want to make this flowchart. What is the purpose? Then we have to maintain consistency. No, standard manufacturing that make sure that we use coherent symbols and align the components properly. Consistent. It should be aesthetic. The color to enhance the visual appeal of our flowchart. All those aspects that are well studied by marketing and psychology, and we can improve that. And also, we have to use only one page to contain all our flowchart, all the elements of our flowchart. It is going to be the best. So the user can easily gather, can easily track or trace the steps, all the sequence of the activities. No? And finally, it has to be customized. No, the attributes or how we are going to depict, how complex maybe it is going to be, this flowchart is going to be based on our target users. And that is mainly the manufacturing process flowchart.